Hi everyone, welcome back to 10th standard maths class. Next subheading is a tangent from outside. So here you have to learn three concepts, then only you can prove the theorems. Okay. So first concept, first one is from a point outside the circle. Here we have a circle. We can mark a point outside the circle anywhere. Okay, around the circle anywhere you can mark a point. Suppose this is a point. Okay, if we have a point outside the circle, from this point, from this outside point, we can draw two tangents to the circle. Okay, to this circle we can draw two tangents from the same point, and that two tangents will be equal. Like this we can draw, and method to draw the tangents will explain later because section is there, questions also there. Here you just learn the concept. Okay, from the point outside the circle, for example, let's mark this point as P. Okay, these 2 points as A and B. Okay, so from the point P, from the point outside the circle, we can do two tangents PA and PB. Only two tangents are possible. Okay, so here these are the two tangents, and these two tangents will be equal. Measurement will be equal, that is PA equal to PB. This is the first concept. Two tangents we can draw from a point outside the circle of equal measurement. This is first one. Now the second concept. In order to learn the second concept, consider this figure. Here you can see one circle, and outside the circle one quadrilateral also there. Okay, one quadrilateral, and all the four sides of this quadrilateral touch the circle. Okay, touch the circle. The sides are touching the circle. So sides touch the circle means all these four sides we can consider as what? All these four sides we can consider as tangents because they are touching the circle at a particular point. Okay, so all these four sides are tangents. If it is so, for a quadrilateral sides are tangents, then sum of the opposite sides, okay, sum of the opposite sides of this quadrilateral will be equal. So here let's mark the sides as A, B, C, D. Okay, these are the four sides. Now here opposite sides sum will be equal means AB first side. So AB's opposite side is what? CD is the opposite side. So sum of AB and CD, AB plus CD will be equal to CB and DA's sum. Okay, CB plus CB's just opposite side is DA. Okay, so this is the concept. AB plus CD will be equal to CB plus DA. When? Only when the sides of the quadrilateral are tangents. Only when tangents. If any one side is inside the circle, or it is not touching the circle, then this concept is not possible. Okay, this is applicable only with sides just touch the circle. That means sides as tangent, then only their opposite sides sum will be equal. So this is second concept. Now our third concept is product of an intersecting line. Product of an intersecting line means here you can see a circle and one line is intersecting the circle at 2 points. Okay, a line is here and we can consider that line as P, A, B. Okay, this is the intersecting line. PA is the intersecting line, and here from the point P, one tangent also here. Okay, let's consider the tangent as Q or C, whatever it is. Okay, then our concept is product. Product means multiplication. Multiplication of what? Intersecting line. Intersecting line means line is what? PA is the intersecting line. So PA into, next is what? Part of it outside the circle. Parts which comes outside the circle. Part of the same line outside the circle. That means outside the circle portion is what? PB. Okay, P to B is the portion outside the circle. So PA into PB. This will be equal to square of the tangent from the same point. From the same point tangent is what? PQ. That square. That square means PQ square. This is the concept. PA into PB equal to PQ square. It can be anywhere. Position can be different. If we are drawing the intersecting line here, From there also you can draw one tangent to the side. Then also it is the same. Complete line into part outside the circle equal to square of the tangent. Just remember this one. Okay, here the notations also can be different. Suppose here C, D, Q. Suppose here it is R. Then what we will write? Complete line. Complete line means CQ into part comes outside the circle is DQ. Okay, equal to what? Square of the tangent. That means QR square. Like this we will write. Okay, just understand the concept. So here PA into PB equal to what? PQ square. This is the third one. Using this you have to solve problems. Using this you can find the radius, diameter, whatever it is. Okay, here AB is the chord. This chord can be diameter also, no issue. Okay, then also the concept is same. Now let's move on to problems. Page number 179, first question. In the picture, a triangle is formed by two mutually perpendicular tangents to a circle and a third tangent. Prove that the perimeter of the triangle is equal to the diameter of the circle. Here in this question, we have two mutually perpendicular tangents. Two mutually perpendicular tangents and one extra tangent also there. By using that, one triangle also given in the question. Let's mark the tangents, that perpendicular tangents as A, C and here as E. Okay, because this point is there. So the triangle sides we can consider triangle B here. So D here. Okay, so triangle ABD. This triangle ABD is formed by mutually perpendicular tangents AE and AC, and DB is the extra tangent. DB is another tangent. Question is, prove that perimeter of this triangle. Okay, perimeter of this triangle is equal to diameter of the circle. That is the question. Perimeter of triangle equal to diameter. That means 2r, double of radius. First of all, let's mark from the center to this point. That means radius let's mark first. Like this. So OE and OC are what? Radius of the circle. We know radius and tangent is always what? Perpendicular. That means 90 degree. So all are 90 degree. Here already it is given mutually perpendicular means 90 degree here. So we can consider A, E, O, C as a square. Okay, it is a square. Now let's consider the sides as AE equal to OE equal to OC equal to AC. All are sides of square. OE and OC already what? Radius R. So all these sides will be what? Radius. Okay, so all the sides are radius, and here we got the tangent's length as what? R. AC is a larger tangent, this R. AE also what? R, because what? These two tangents are from the same point A. Okay, from the same point A. So we know AE equal to AC, tangents from the point A. Okay, now let's consider second point, that means D point. When you check this D point, you can see two tangents are going from this point D to the circle. That means D2E, and one more tangent is here. Okay, let's mark this point as F. Let's mark the point as F. So here DE and DF, these two are tangents from the same point D. That also will be what? Equal. So DE equal to DF. These two are equal because from the point D, outside the point is what? D. Similarly, from the point B also we have two tangents, B2C and B2F. Check the figure properly. B2C and B2F, these two are same tangents, so that also equal. BC equal to BF because from the same point B. So we got up to this. Now we need to prove what? Perimeter of the triangle ABD is equal to diameter. So perimeter means sum of all the sides. So sum of all the sides of the triangle means DA plus next side AB plus third side is what? DB. Okay, DB. this must be equal to what? Diameter means 2r. This is what we need to prove here. Okay, now here the measurement DA measurement we don't know, and AB's measurement also we don't know, DB also we don't know. That means we have to split this. That means the line DA is fixed one. We can't split DA or AB, but DB we can split as what? Two measurements are there, DF and FB. So instead of this we can write DA plus AB plus, instead of DB we can write DF. Two sides are there, DF plus FB equal to 2R. Okay, all these sides, the sum of all these four sides must be what? 2R. That is the question we need to prove here. So for that, first of all, let's consider these two mutually perpendicular sides, because this DA and AB, these two are parts of this perpendicular tangents. DA is a part of first perpendicular tangent, that is AE. AB is a part of the tangent AC. Okay, so first of all, let's consider AE. Okay, AE let's consider first. So here AE equal to what? AE can be split into two parts, that is DA plus DE. Okay, DA plus DE, like this we can split. And here this DE equal to what? We have DF. Okay, DE and DF equal, because DE we don't want, we need only what? These measurement. So here DE and DF equal means instead of DE we can write as DF. Okay, this measurement is equal to what? AE equal to radius, that is R. So first portion we got as R. DA plus DF equal to R. That means DA and DF. These two measurements we got. These two sums are R. Next, similarly consider the second tangent AC. Okay, AC equal to, this also we can split as AB plus BC. Okay, AB plus BC. And here BC we don't want. Instead of BC we want what? BF we want. Here also BC and BF equal, because tangents from the point B. So instead of BC, here we can write AB plus BC, instead we can write BF. This is equal to what? AC. AC is what? Equal to radius, side of the square R. So here AB and BF and FB same, equal to R. So we got R and R. R plus R is equal to what? It is 2R. That means perimeter of this triangle is equal to diameter of the circle. So this is first one's answer. Watch video once more, then only it will be clear. I think just consider the equal tangents and consider the parts. That is the only thing you have to do here. So this is first one's answer. Next is question number 2. The picture shows a triangle formed by 3 tangents to a circle. Calculate the length of each tangent from the corner of the triangle to the point of contact. In this question we have a triangle by using 3 tangents from the circle through 3 points. Okay, 3 tangents. All the 3 sides of this triangle are tangents. And here question is calculate the length of the tangents from corner of the triangle to the point intersection. That means no need the complete measurement. Complete tangent measurement we don't want. From this point to point of contact. Point of contact means these are the 3 points of contact. Okay, so let's mark the triangle as A, B, C, and point of contact let's mark as P, Q, R, like this. Here we have to find AP, PB, BQ, CQ, CR and AR. Okay, here the concept we are using is, we know from outside the point of a circle we can draw 2 tangents and that 2 tangents will be equal. Okay, so here which all are the equal angles? This AP and AR are equal. AP equal to AR. Second one, BP equal to BQ from the point B. Similarly, CQ equal to CR. Okay, these are the equal tangents. Here we have total length AB as 7, BC as 5, AC as 4 cm. So in order to start, let's consider the first length as x. So let's consider AP equal to AR equal to x centimeter. Consider this one. Next is, if AP is x centimeter, suppose this is x centimeter, means BP will be what? Total is 7. Out of that total 7 centimeter, AP is x. So BP will be what? 7 minus x will be. Okay. BP equal to, same will be BQ also. BP equal to, BQ equal to 7 minus x centimeter. Okay. Next is, if this is x, here x means is also x, then what will be CR? CR equal to, CQ will be equal to what? CR equal to, total is 4 centimeter, one portion is x, so remaining is 4 minus x. Similarly, CQ also 4 minus x. Now let's consider the line CB. CB equal to, CB is split into what? CQ plus BQ. Total is what? 5 centimeter. Okay. Now here CQ measurement we got as what? 4 minus x plus BQ measurement we got as what? We got BQ as what? 7 minus x. So 7 minus x equal to what? 5. Now 7 plus 4, 11. 11 minus 2x equal to 5. So here 2x equal to 11 minus 5, that is 6. So x equal to 6 by 2, that is 3 centimeter. So here x is 3 centimeter, that is AP equal to AR equal to 3 centimeter and BP equal to BQ 7 minus x. So 7 minus 3 will be 4 centimeter. Then CR equal to CQ means 4 minus x, that is 4 minus 3 equal to 1 centimeter. So this is the answer for second question. Next question number 3. In the picture, two circles touch at a point and the common tangent at this point is drawn. First sub question, prove that this tangent bisects another common tangent of these circles. Second sub question, prove that the points of contact of these two tangents form the vertices of a right triangle. One more is there, that is just to draw the figure, that you can check in the text. In this question, we have two circles and these two circles touch at a common point. Okay, one small circle and one large circle. These two circles touch at a common point and through that common point one tangent is there, common tangent. This tangent is tangent of large circle and tangent of small circle. Now our first sub question is, this tangent bisect another common tangent of the circles. Okay, this is the next common tangent. Okay, let's mark the points as the common point. Here the common point let's consider as Q, this tangent as AB and this point as P. Okay, so PQ is a common tangent and AB also a common tangent of these two circles. Question is, prove that this common tangent PQ bisects next to common tangent AB. PQ bisects AB. So bisect means what? Divide into equal halves. That means we need to prove PA equal to PB. This is what we need to prove here. Okay. So for that, first of all, consider the point P. Consider the point P. This point P is outside the point of this large circle and outside the point outside of the small circle. Okay, common point P. Now here from the outside point we can draw two tangents to the circle. So for the first circle, which all are the equal tangents from the point P? PA and PQ. Okay, PA equal to PQ. Both are from the point P to the large circle, to the large circle. Next, towards the small circle, which all are the equal tangents to the small circle? PB. Okay, PB equal to what? Same PQ. PB equal to PQ. Both are from the tangent P to the small circle. Here we know PA equal to PQ and PB equal to PQ. These two are same to PQ. That means what we can write here? PA equal to PQ and that same PQ is equal to PB. That means PA equal to PB. These two measurements are equal. That means we can say that this line PQ, line means tangent PQ bisect the common tangent AB. This is third one's answer. Now the second sub question. In the question number 3 we have second sub question. Second sub question is what? Prove that the triangle formed by the point of intersection is a right triangle. Point of intersection means A, B, Q. Okay, A, B, Q. By joining these 3 points, we will get a right triangle. That is the question. Second sub question. So here AQB is a triangle. So to prove triangle AQB is right triangle, that means 90-degree triangle. Here angle AQB we must get as 90 degree. So for that, let's consider two triangles. First one, triangle APQ and triangle BPQ. These two triangles let's consider and check, can you see any similarity between these two triangles? In the first sub question we already proved that PA equal to what? PQ. Okay, and PB equal to PQ. This we already proved. So for the first triangle, this PA and PQ equal means this is isosceles triangle. Okay, isosceles triangle. Both are isosceles triangle. That means angle this one, this angle PAQ equal to angle PAQ is equal to angle PQA. Okay, these two will be equal angles. Let's consider that angle as x degree. Similarly, here also it will be same. Second triangle angles are what? Angle PBQ is equal to angle BQP. That also same x degree. Now we know sum of all the angles of a triangle is what? 180 degree. Okay, 180 degree. So for the triangle AQB, angle A plus angle Q plus angle B equal to 180 degree. So here angle A means angle PAQ, that we already got x degree, plus angle Q means here 1x, here 1x. Total 2x is in between there. First part x, second part also x. So total 2x plus in angle B, that means in this angle, that also we consider PBQ, that also what? X degree. Here also x means this is x equal to what? 180 degree. So total 4x equal to 180 degree. That means x is equal to what? 180 by 4, that is 45 degree. So these two sides angles are 45 degree. Here 45, 45. So total is here 90 degree. So angle AQB equal to 90 degree. So what we can say about the triangle AQB? One angle 90 degree. The next two angles are same. X means 45, 45 degree. So that means triangle AQB is a 90 degree triangle, right angle triangle. Okay. So this is the second sub question. Third one's second sub question's answer. And the third sub question, try to do that. Just draw the figure using your measurement. You can use any measurement. Check the figure and try to draw the figure. Now question number 4. In the picture below, AB is a diameter and P is a point on AB extended. A tangent from P touches the circle at Q. What is the radius of the circle? Figure is given. Here in the question number 4, we have AB is the diameter of the circle. AB is the diameter and AP is the extended line of diameter. AP. Okay, B to the point P, the diameter is extending and the line measurement is given as 8 centimeter. Okay, that PA equal to 8 centimeter is given and PQ is given as 4 centimeter. PQ is what? Tangent. When you check the figure, you can see that PQ is a tangent. So an intersecting line is there and from the outside point we have one tangent. That means question is what? Find the radius. In order to find the radius, if we know the diameter, that means if we know the measurement of AB, we can find half of that. That will be radius. That means here we have to apply the concept PA into PB equal to PQ square. Okay, intersecting line into parts of the intersecting line which comes outside the circle, that is PB equal to square of the tangent. Here PA measurement we have, that is 8. So 8 into PB equal to PQ also we have, that is 4. 4 square. 4 square is what? 16. So PB equal to 16 by 8 equal to 2 centimeter. Okay, so this PB measurement is 2 centimeter. Then what will be AB measurement? AB equal to total is what? 8. So PA minus PB. From the total measurement PA we have to subtract the length PB. So PA is 8 minus PB we got as 2. So 8 minus 2 is 6 centimeter. That means diameter equal to 6 centimeter. So radius will be what? Half of this, that is 3 centimeter. So diameter is 6 centimeter and radius is 3 centimeter. So this is fourth one answer. Very important question. You can expect this question for the exam. Okay, very important one. Similar question we have done in the second chapter. That means the circles chapter. Okay, so learn this concept and try to solve more problems. This is fourth one's answer. Next question number 5. In the first picture below, the line joining two points on a circle is extended by 4 cm and a tangent is drawn from this point. Its length is 6 cm as shown. The second picture shows the same line extended by 1 cm more and a tangent drawn from this point. What is the length of this tangent? Here in this question we have two figures. In the first figure, length of tangent is given, that is 6 centimeter, and chord's outside point, outside circle measurement, here 4 centimeter is given. For the second figure, with the same circle, outside measurement 4 centimeter is extended 1 more centimeter, that means total 5 centimeter. Okay, 1 more centimeter is extending towards the outside portion. From that point one tangent is drawn. Then that won't be 6 centimeter. Measurement will be different. That measurement we need to find. That is the question. Length of this tangent will be what? That is the question. Now here one common portion is there. For these two circles, radius is the same and this measurement is the same. That means inside the portion chord is the same. Let's consider that chord as AB, this point as P, this as Q. Here also A, B, this one will be different. Let's consider that points as C and D. Okay, so here 4 centimeter, 6 centimeter, here 5, this is not given. This AB is common. So from the first one we can find this line AB. How? By using the concept PA into PB equal to PQ square. Here PA we don't know, PP we have 4 centimeter. So PA into 4 equal to PQ, that is 6 square. So 6 square 36. That means PA equal to 36 by 4, that is 9 centimeter. So PA is 9 centimeter. Then AB will be equal to what? AB equal to PA minus PB, that is 9 minus 4. So 9 minus 4 equal to 5 centimeter. So 5 centimeter is the line AB. So in this second one also 5 will be what? AB. AB is 5 centimeter. Now by using the same concept we can find this measurement CD. How? PA. Instead of PA, here what we will write? Intersecting line is what here? A to C. So AC into outside the portion, that is BC. So AC into BC equal to tangent is CD square. So here AC means total measurement. Here 5 and here 5. So total is 10. 10 into BC. BC is what? 5. Okay, BC portion is 5 equal to CD square. 5 into 10, 50. So 50 equal to CD square. Then to find the tangent CD equal to what? Root 50. So root 50 is what? Length of this tangent. So this is fifth one's answer. We got the second tangent as root 50 centimeter. No need to simplify. You can write like this itself. Okay. So that's all from this section. Hope you understand. Thank you. See you in the next video with the next section.